What is up, guys? Brix here, back with week 18 of building the feed hanger in Lego. I can't believe it's already been 18 weeks. So it has almost been 20 weeks, but this is probably going to be one of the last segments. So hopefully next week should be the finale, where I'm standing up all of the figures and putting everything into place that I need. So make sure to please like and subscribe, and we'll get right in to this week's segment. So as you can see, 2 more packages came in, so I'm going to get right into those. But I think one of them is for a MOC that I'm going to be making soon, so I might not be able to show it. So opening up the first package. So it turns out this is the one that I can't actually show you, which is really annoying. I am stocking up on packages and such, but it should be this one. With the parts for the feed hanger in. But as you can see, I picked up a couple of these 1x2 tiles, and basically just a bunch of these to finish up the door. But I just got these for filler, really, so that is theirs. So it turns out, again, I do not have the right parts for these. I still have to order like another 6 or 7 parts for it, just to make it look good. It's kind of hard to see on the floor there, but that's sort of the technique I'm trying to use. Now, I am still waiting on the order, but that's pretty much how it's going to look. I might take off that bit there, but that is pretty much how I would like it to look. So once they are connected, as you can see, obviously they'll be level, but I've pretty much ordered the right amount of parts. Now these will all be in the same places. I've just roughly put it together for now, but I'm gonna need a lot more parts than I thought, so I have put in an order for those. So hopefully they will arrive by the end of this week's segment, and I'll be able to finish the door, but they might not. So for now, I'm going to start putting in the lights for this section. I'm definitely not going to be doing a time lapse, because this is probably going to take me 2 or 3 days to just take up all the floor. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll be back once I have started. So I've had to take off most of the floor there, but I literally just to put this in, and as you can see, I've got it running down there, which is also going to go into that room. So hopefully it should have enough light. I have plenty of wire still, so if I turn this on, that does give it a good amount of room, but I'm gonna like connect it to the top so that it's sort of like runs around the top and then back down the front and such, and then do the same for that one. So I have made a little bit of a modification here. So it's just like a little beam sort of thing. It isn't anything too spectacular, and it can't be seen when you're actually looking down it. But it's basically just a Technic beam that's got like these other beams coming off it that's just holding up the lights there, and then that's connected to the top there. It looks pretty good, and this all does look an awful mess right now, but once it's connected, you can't see it, hence why this is so thick. But I'm gonna hopefully put all of those lights into this room now as well. So I still have that to connect there, but I think that is a good amount of light. Now up here, however, is where it's getting a little bit tricky. So I've had to pull up this, and that's obviously going to go back down, and all the floor is going to go back in. And part of the roof actually collapsed when I was pushing up on it. So I've just put in that green plate there for now as well. I really hate how this is built right now, but I've got a good amount of lights left here. I'll turn them off so the batteries don't die, but as you can see, it is a good amount of light that goes down there. So once that's got both sides on, it should be a little bit lighter, but I just have to fill in this one there. Now, as you can see up there, there is a little gap, but I've taken up this just to try and see where that gap is, and I believe it's that down there, which is where all of this is built on, which isn't good. So I might have to take up this bit of roof here, and then like slot it through and then back up again to come back down into there, which if I do need to do that, I'll have to take up all of this bit of floor and most of this, which is a big job, and I really hope I don't have to do that. So as you can see here, I just had to take up the whole damn floor. I thought I could do it nice and easily, but turns out I couldn't. So now we have just one simple connection going through there. But I also, as you can see, when the lights are on, you can kind of see all the yellow back there. So I am going to build a nice white wall with some of the white brick over there, as you can see. But the room's getting really messy because I'm having to take it all apart, which I really dislike doing. So that kind of worked well. It does look a little bit bland back there, but I think it just does the job the way that I wanted it to. I could have done it in blue, but I would have had to order a bunch of parts, which wouldn't have worked out the way I wanted it to, or could have just put a lot of trans light blue panels behind there, which I did actually trial, but it just didn't look right compared to all of the other windows that I've done. But that room is pretty much finished. I just have to put the tops of the pillars on there as well, that I can always just go and do towards the end anyway. But that's that one. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and put on all of the floor again. So after about 2 days work, I managed to get it all back to pretty much where it was. I did actually end up modifying that a bit back there to make it a full ray shield sort of thing. I still have to connect it together and tape that one to the other battery pack down there. But as you can see, these two rooms are fully lit up now, and I really like how these are looking. Now, on some, it does look a lot brighter and a lot darker than it is on camera. Like, this one is a nice amount of light, but it looks darker for some reason, whereas this one is a lot darker than it is. It just looks lighter. But on these two rooms, it's pretty much exactly the same as it is on camera. Now, I am going to obviously put all of the figures on in next week's segment and crates and stuff. So I've pretty much finished the lights now. And this bottom area, I just really like how all of these are looking, and it's all pretty much done to exactly the way that I wanted it to be. It's just this line that goes along it. There's nothing I could do. I tried like squishing it up a little bit. Yeah, I can kind of see where I've had to connect the lights, but if I just push it down a bit, it's not too bad. But that is all of those done in there, and I'm really glad about how those look. But hopefully by the end of next week's segment, I will have this door finished. Sadly, the parts didn't come in time, because today is actually Sunday, about 3 hours before it needs to be edited and uploaded. Because those lights took a lot longer than I thought they would. I have just left them on because I am about to film the outro, but I really hope I am able to finish up those doors in next week's segment. So that pretty much wraps it up for this week's segment. I'm really happy with all the progress that I was able to get done, and I'm really glad the lights all fit nicely. So there is a link to my Instagram and TikTok down in the description below, so make sure to please like, subscribe, and most importantly, take care, guys.